Look, grandmother! I've invented a machine that can render curious items from alternate dimensions. Observe.
The 100th music album from a dimension where the Beatles all came from Devon. Why, Alistair?
It's very easy to listen to. And we must protect the integrity of the multiverse and only print items of no real consequence.
Print me a biography of a version of me where I'm super wealthy, famous, and influential. For light reading.
Being a genius, I anticipated your request beforehand. Here you are, grandmother. I think you'll find it quite useless in your attempt to circumvent my moral restrictions.
Raj to riches. A comprehensive history of the Empire's greatest courtesan. I'm gonna make so much money.
Look, grandmother, I've invented a television that shows past events, allowing us to observe the veracity of any historical claim.
And you wanted to see whether all those celebrities were guilty or not. I'm no gonna stop listening to Billie Jean.
Of course not. I thought we'd test it on the moon landing.
Well, I want to watch OJ.
Fine.
All you've done here, Alistair, is invent a snuff film machine.
I wanted to watch the moon landing. Look, grandmother, I've solved the population crisis.
With that stupid floating cube thing.
It relocates 1/3 of humanity into a timeless pocket dimension indefinitely. I just need your cat for the target allocation chamber.
You want to send all cat owners into suspended animation without their consent.
It feels like a fair and random culling of Earth's population.
Choose a different group of weirdos. Like men who belch loudly, then say excuse me. Or women who think it's acceptable to pick their noses with their little fingers in public.
Impossible! I'd need a common denominator, a physical object to use for target allocation.
I see. Nip down to the shops and buy an avocado. That should single out the sort of, volunteers we're after.
Look, grandmother! I've invented a waste disposal void. This is how humanity's finally going to clean up the planet.
Finally, you invent something useful for a change. Go nip up to the attic and find a big trunk covered in dust near the back and bring it down here. It might be heavy.
Why? What's in it?
Your grandfather.
Look, grandmother, I'm using a robotic surrogate version of myself I invented. Like Bruce Willis in that film.
You mean A Good Day to Die Hard? It weren't that bad.
Humans can finally live their lives risk-free and without fear of shame or embarrassment.
Did you Die Hard robot just fart, Alistair?
No, that would be absurd. I, didn't realise you'd hear it over the microphone.
Are you even wearing any trousers right now, Alistair? Alistair?
Look, grandmother, I've invented a buzzer that activates anytime someone says something stupid. It will finally put an end to misinformation and delusional rhetoric.
Aye, I expect politicians and other authority figures will applaud and embrace your creation in their selfless pursuit to improve society and the people who have to live in it.
I feel most sensible, right-thinking adults will appreciate being alerted whenever they're wrong, foolish, or prejudiced.
Let me try. We would have a much more intelligent society if everyone dropped out of school.
Can't you pick something a real person might actually say, grandmother?